Kitana was my favorite character to play with in Mortal Kombat. She was definitely fierce as well as sexy. Her costume is on the vulgar side, but if you wear a nude tank top and stockings with it, you'll be okay. But first, you'll have to create a halter top from the custom pattern video. Start off with the pattern and take off the shoulders and the midsection of the shirt. Keep in mind that if you take off a little bit more than you think, it's okay because it's stretch knit and it will cover you up decently. So these are the two pieces you'll end up with. Cut those out in blue fabric. Take a long black strip of fabric about 2 to 3 inches longer than the length of the center seam, and about 4 inches in width. Fold in half and align the edge of the black fabric to the edge of the center seam. Pin and sew. Snip off the extra from the black fabric as well. Now fold the black over and top stitch on the blue so that the black piece will stay that way. Also, don't forget to hem the armholes using a zigzag stitch. To create the back piece, it's going to be the back of a tube top. So take the custom pattern and cut off the top right under the armhole. Hem the top and remember to use a zigzag stitch. Align the side seam of the front piece to the back pieces right side together and sew. Take 2 pieces of the black fabric about 3 inches wide and the length around your neck. Place right sides together and sew. Overlap the front pieces of the top and place one edge of the black collar onto the neckline. Pin key points and base stitch for a temporary hold. Where you have a base stitch, try to create a fold. Flip the other black piece over and fold the edge inwards. Pin and sew straight across. Fold the edges over and sew again. You can hand sew on eyes and hooks to the collar. For the bottom piece, find a pair of underwear or swimsuit to trace over. Remember, the front piece is always smaller than the back piece. To make it high-waisted, create a trapezoid on top of the bottoms, where the top fits around the waist and the bottom fits around the hips. Do the same thing for the back piece. Cut them both out in black fabric. Place the right sides together and sew the edges and the bottom. Hem the leg opening using a zigzag stitch. If you're not wearing stockings with this, create a casing to insert an elastic instead. Now attach the top piece to the bottom piece and sew all the way around. The mask is pretty easy, just cut out a half circle, hem the edges, and create a bias tape on the top for the ties. Oh, and I won this paper fan from the arcade and I just went ahead and painted it silver. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys have fun with this costume.